Hello there. Welcome to Thrive with Meghan and Harry. We bring you news, views, and commentary about Harry and Meghan. Let's thrive together, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Listen, guys, the weather's getting better. You can go out, you can go walk around. It's nice. It's you don't have to worry about a big huge jacket. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are, okay? So, guys, there isn't much going on with Harry and Meghan this week because I presume that they are battening down the hatches, getting ready for the Invictus Games next week. And, they're just getting themselves together for the Invictus Games. You know, Meghan's always working. She's dealing with Pearl right now. Harry is probably getting himself all in shape and getting ready for the Invictus Games and all that. So, and taking care of the kids. They are busy this week taking care of themselves. And it seems like every day there's something coming out about one of the members of the royal family. When it's not the Prince Drew, when it's not him and accepting money from all kind of people that he shouldn't be accepting money from. When it's not him, it's today, for instance, it's Prince Charles. And apparently there's a documentary that came out about this now disgraced BBC presenter called Jimmy Savile, and it says here Prince Charles's letters seeking advice from pedo Jimmy Savile revealed in new documentary. There's a documentary showing about this. Oh my god. So apparently it says Charles asked the now disgraced BBC presenter for advice on media relations, charitable matters, and royal family disasters. Guys, well, now they don't have to ask for advice about disasters, royal family disasters, because there's always a disaster in the royal family. Matter of fact, if you ask certain people, they would tell you the royal family is a disaster. They are a disaster. I mean, look at a couple weeks ago, that horrible, horrible, horrible tour that Wills and Kate embarked on in the Caribbean, where they got their asses handed to them. When Belize told them, we don't want you here. And then when Jamaica said, hey, we're moving on. And then Bahamas quietly protested. It was the officials that wanted you to think that everything was good, and but the people want better. The people want change. So yeah. So I mean, when it's not that, then it's the Pete Drew accepting money from all over the place, people who he's not supposed to be accepting money from, him. Yeah, him. And now it's Charles. Listen, Charles is always in some sort of ish going on. Listen, I didn't forget the Cash for Honors scandal, guys. I didn't forget it. Did y'all forget it? Because we didn't forget it. And we got it in the back of our minds, and it's going to come out when, every once in a while, we just got to rehash it. Just rehash it every once in a while. Don't let people think that we lost, that we forgot about it. Because what I find about, and people keep saying this, and I was listening to Facts and Two Cents, Petal the other day, and she's saying, whenever they bring out this stuff, there's always something that they're trying to cover up. So there you go. There's always something with the royal family. Don't believe anything they tell you, and just take it with a grain of salt. Or I guess that is the term. Take it with a grain of salt, whatever they tell you. But either way, it goes on here to say the close relationship between Prince Charles and disgraced BBC presenter Jimmy Savile, who was publicly exposed as a P following his 2011 death, is being examined due to a new Netflix documentary that uncovered letters between the pair. Oh my God. I wonder who... Listen, guys, it's the Game of Thrones going on this week, and I wonder who is responsible for getting this all out there. Do you think, who's happy about this right now? Because the joke right now, guys, is that everybody believes that that the father and the son are briefing against each other. The father and the son. The father, the son, and the Pete Drew. He's in there too. I don't know. Because Pete Drew, he is like, he is the favorite son for that crazy lady they call, she that's apparently her favorite son, the P Drew. Yeah, him. He's the favorite son of hers. So anyways, but it seems like they're just briefing against one another, guys. It is just funny because everybody believes that it was Charles, guys, who set that who set that that nice guy that we like to call Willie Leaks. Apparently, everybody's been saying that it was Prince Charles who set him up last week or the last couple of weeks ago when they were in, when they went to the Caribbean tour. he kind of set him up to fall flat on his face, which, you know what? This is the one time that I can kind of get on the tampon holder. I can get on his side this week. Because I'm like, yeah, set him up. He deserves to be set up, actually. So anyways, but either way, everybody is saying that they're briefing against one another. There's a war going on between the father, the son, and, well, thank God Harry's not there. The father, the son, and the Pete Drew. there's all kind of crazy stuff going on with them. Anyways, let me move on to this story about Seville, and the Prince Charles. Okay. So it says here, Seville appeared to take on a role as an unofficial advisor to Prince Charles. Listen, these people get the worst people to advise them. Oh my gosh. They get the people who are, they get the P's to advise them. And people, who live sordid lives, people who are involved in all kind of horrible, illegal, crazy stuff. Those are the people that they have advising them. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Anyways, let's just move on here. So it says here, Seville appeared to take on a role as an unofficial advisor to Charles, according to Jimmy Savile, a British horror story. According to the Times, okay? Letters obtained by the filmmakers, written between 1986 and 2006, showed Queen Elizabeth's son sought advice from the radio and TV personality, ranging from asking him to meet with his sister-in-law, Sarah Ferguson. She's always in something too. I mean, you remember the other day she took $250,000 from this company, and then some lawyer of hers stepped in and said, "Hey, pay me." No, this is not it. No. The lawyer stepped in and said, I'll pay her the $250,000 that you guys owe her, which the company wanted to pay her in installments. And then he said, oh, you pay me the installments. So she needed the money really badly. Why would Sarah Ferguson need $250,000 so badly? Isn't she living at the palace? Doesn't she get all the food and all the luxuries that, from the palace? Because anybody who's living at that palace, they have everything they need. They got food. They got everything they need. They got, they got all those dowdy old looking clothes. They got everything they need. They don't need to spend a lot of money. So why does she need so much money? What the hell is she doing? I would love to know. But anyways, let's move on here. So it says here, the sister-in-law, Sarah Ferguson. And it says here, I feel she could do with some of your straightforward common sense. That's what he said to Seville about Sarah Ferguson. So basically, the peed person here, he apparently would have his common sense would be good to infringe upon the Sarah Ferguson. Anyway, so it goes on here. So he said that to Seville, crafting a media relations handbook that Charles said was shown to the Queen and Prince Philip. Okay? There is no indication that Charles knew anything about Seville's crimes. No indication. Of course not. Of course, he's not a good judge of character either. No, he's not. Which didn't become public knowledge until decades later, apparently. And you know what is funny about that? Horrible things that people do in their lives, it comes out when they die. It comes out later on in life. And you know what's funny? I can see a lot of people in that family. And is there a wonder why Prince Philip's will? He has a will, and you know what? The will has been sealed for 99 years. Okay? Why would somebody go to the trouble of sealing a will for 99 years, guys? Unless they got something horrible in there to hide. And these people, listen, guys, these people are supposedly, they claim that they're public servants. They're here to serve the public. And you want to tell me you're all these years, you're getting money from the taxpayers. And when you get your will, when you die and your will is read, that your will is getting closed off and nobody can know what's in your will, like, does that sound legal to anybody? Does that sound right to anybody? Why is your will closed off from the public and from anybody for 99 years? And I can guarantee you guys that will is going to get exposed somehow or the other. It's going to get exposed before 99 years is done. I'm pretty sure. I can almost bet, well, you know what? I'm not going to bet anything on it, but I can guarantee, in my opinion, that something is going to come out. That will is going to come out. But anyways, I'm going to move on. So it says here, yeah, following his death, 450 people came forward to allege abuse by Seville. They waited until he died. And you know what? You know what? People who are abused, we should never question them as far as why they took long or you know, whatever reason that they took that long to come out. It's up to them when they want to tell their story. It's their story to tell. So, you know, there you go. It came out, unfortunately, after he had passed. So anyways, it goes on here. An inquiry revealed that he did that to mainly children and young people. Wow. So it goes on here. Clarence House, which represents Prince Charles, declined to comment when reached by People magazine here. Okay. So there you go. The first of the letters dated back January 14th, 1987 was a handwritten note from Prince Charles. So this is just a little bit of the letter. It says here, perhaps I am wrong, but you are the bloke who knows what's going on, the heir wrote. What I really need is a list of suggestions from you. I so want to get to parts of the country that others don't get to reach. That could mean all kind of stuff. That could mean anything. Anyways, so it says here, Prince Charles inquired in 1989 for suggestions on useful morale boosting visits, etc. to worthwhile groups, places, projects, and so on that don't get enough attention. Okay. So Charles also reached out seeking guidance on how to deal with specific incidents, such as when Prince Andrew made insensitive comments regarding the 1988 Lockerbie disaster, a terrorist plane bombing that, you know what, I can't read all that. And 11 people on the ground. During a visit to the Scottish town just days after the tragedy, P. Drew said, I suppose statistically, something like this has got to happen at some stage. Of course, it only affects the community in a very small way. That's what P. Drew said in that time when they had this huge disaster that happened. Listen. Those are small fires because you're going to have to be doing the same thing for your son. And then again, you like your son to make those kind of gaffes. So there you go. It runs in the family because that's the kind of thing that Prince Philip would say. And it passed on to his sons and it passed on to his grandson. The one that lives there. The one that lives in England. Not the other one. So, and it goes on here. It reignited a discussion about how the royal family should respond to disasters. The documentary's director said, according to the Times, Jimmy Savile wrote this dossier, quite in-depth document of advice on how the Queen should behave and how members of the royal family should not be in competition with each other. I guess they didn't follow the advice. Good thing. Well, I mean, that was sound advice, even though it was coming from a P person. Anyway, even though it was coming from one of those kind of people that do horrible things to children, yeah, he still gave some advice that, you know. And why is the royal family asking for advice from anyone? I would love to know. They are a big, huge institution. they have a vast amount of people that they employ. Why do they have to be going to Jimmy Savile for him to tell them in that it says here an in-depth document of advice on how the queen should behave and how the members of the royal family shouldn't be in competition with each other. Why does Jimmy Savile have to tell you that? Why don't you just know that from get-go? But you guys are still in competition with each other because look at how you're treating Harry. Look at how you treated Harry. You're not even giving him his security that he needs, and you're his father. Oh my God. Whew. Anyways, I don't want to get into it. Anyways, so it says here, Savile's guidelines included hiring a special person with considerable experience in such matters, having an incident room with special independent phone lines, all this stuff. The guy was giving them a whole blueprint of what to do, how to get out of trouble, basically. He would know because he was in a lot of trouble and he just got out of it until he died. And then they all came out like years later. It goes on here. Prince Charles said in the 1989 letter to Seville, I attached a copy of my memo on disasters which incorporates your points and which I showed to my father. He showed it to his mother, Her Majesty. That's what he called him. That's what he called her. So basically, I'm not going to keep reading all this, but basically, I just want to know why did Prince Charles need this guy's his help with anything? That's why I would like to know. These people are there. You know what? I keep thinking the more and more I find out about the royal family, and guys, I didn't know much about them before. The more I find out about this family, the more I realize that these people are not very smart and they're not very tactful, and they're just not. They're just dumb. They're just dumb. But either way, you know what? I'm done with that. So basically, he, this guy, the tampon holder, the tampon king, he was up in it while up in it with a person that turned out to be a P and that's what they don't mind these people. I know there was somebody on Twitter who said that they all have like they're very bosom buddy with these kind of people, and they give all the examples. If I can find a picture, I'll put a picture of the tweet. They give all the people that these people are in bed with, like they just seem to not have a problem or issue with dealing with people who are accused of hurting children and being, doing horrible things to children. That's all I have to say about that. I'm done with the Prince Charles and that letter to the Jimmy Savile. There you go. Now let's move on to something a little better because that was just trash news just now. My God, my goodness. So guys, let me see here. I'm gonna let's see. Okay, so I actually wanted to bring this little story. It's a cute story here. Meghan Markle's first book. Of course, I talked about it before. It sits in the Library of Congress, okay? The Duchess of Sussex wrote the book. It was titled A Face Without Freckles Is a Night Without Stars, which she wrote in 8th grade, guys. 8th grade. So I just wanted to let you know that the Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden, recently posted a message on Twitter about the Duchess's first book, which a young Meghan submitted to the U.S. Copyright Office in 1996. According to Hayden, in the book, Meghan extols the wonders of freckles with drawings and verse. A passage from the book, reads, "Some people think freckles are strange, while I happen to disagree. Because if I didn't have freckles, then I would not truly be me." Oh, that sounds like Meghan, definitely. And listen, they also used her book. So they used her book to talk about the wonders of copyright just copyrighting stuff that you own. And so they used her book for that, and I think that was so cute. Oh man, and Megan, oh my gosh, and of course we know, her book, The Bench, is still available. It's available on Amazon.com. It's available everywhere. And people who don't want to use Amazon because of that Jeff Bezos guy, there are other places that you can get it as well. Okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I thought that was so cute. Like, this is something that she did when she was, how old was she? 12 or 13 or something? She was in 8th grade. Oh, that's my daughter's age right now. Wow. This girl is amazing. Anyways, no wonder Harry had to leave that country. Harry's like, I'm going with her. I'm getting out of here and I'm going with her. I trust her. I think we can do great things together. And he's like, I'm gone. Bye, guys. Bye. See ya. Yeah, they're just pissed. They're just pissed. Pissed to the point where they don't even want him to have security no more. These people are nuts. And what happens when they don't have security? What can happen? A tragedy. A tragedy can happen. We all saw what happened with his mother, Princess Diana. I don't know what these people are thinking, guys. And how are they getting away with this stuff? How do the royal family get away with these things? Anyways, so I'm going to move on here. I wanted to talk a little bit more about, there's this new thing. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. And I know it came up last week. And I know the ladies that did this were on Duchess of Success's channel last week, and I listened to the whole thing, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit here. It's called Sussex Timeline. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about it. I'm sure you know about it, but hey, I'm spreading the word. There you go. Okay, so the Sussex Timeline project started as the brainchild of Kay. She envisioned a resource which would chronicle the lives of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, both before and after they met. She wanted this to be a hub for all interested parties to come and research and learn about the works of Prince Harry and the Duchess Meghan in fully immersive, chronically programmed. Kay then reached out to a few like-minded individuals who also believed that a resource like this could be an asset to dedicated Sussex supporters, casual observers, and even reputable journalists. We, the timeline creators, want it to serve as a historical record containing trustworthy and well-sourced materials documenting the engagements and key life events of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This is amazing, guys. Oh my gosh. I went and I signed up. Okay. I went and okay. I didn't sign up. What am I saying here? I went to their Twitter account and I followed them. Okay, that's what I meant to say. I followed them on Twitter, and I also went and I looked around. I didn't really get to a lot of the stuff on the timeline, but I am so happy that I made sure as well that I did. Let me see. How to. It shows you everything here. This is amazing. You can ask questions and they tell you how to use the timeline and all that. But either way, guys, this is amazing. This is unbelievable here. It's an interactive resource tool of historical data on the life and accomplishments of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This is amazing. Guys, this is amazing. So on here, it has the timeline. It has how-to facts. So they have a YouTube page as well. And I'm going to follow them on YouTube as well. I did follow them on Twitter, and I'm going to follow them on YouTube as well. And it tells you what it's about. I already read that. And you can contribute to them too, okay? So it says here, how can you help support this project? Donate funds or join our team. It says you can donate. We believe that this timeline can be a very invaluable resource to those who who hold Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, in high esteem are those who are just curious and interested in doing a little research. As such, our endeavor to maintain this project requires not only the scores of hours we have all volunteered, but also financial resources. We would welcome any contributions you would like to make. Thank you in advance. And it says you can donate, and you can also join their team. Do you want to join our team and be a part of an incredible project documenting history? Become a timeline writer, fact checker, tech support, web developers, social media manager, etc. Send a private DM message to our Twitter page with a request to join the team. So it's a team effort here, guys. This is actually amazing. I think I am gonna listen. I am not qualified to be a writer, but guys, my ass can write. I'm not a qualified writer or anything. I didn't go to school to be a writer, but I can write, and I can fact check, and I can do all these things because the mere fact that I'm actually running my channel, it shows that I know how to how to make a story, do a story. I'm a little bit of a journalist myself by just having the fact that I have, because I have to research, I have to do all these things. I am here to help these ladies anything that they want. Oh my gosh, I am definitely gonna reach out to them, and I'm gonna because I think this is something that I would love to do. I wish I had thought of something like this. This is amazing. And if you want to be a part of it, go right ahead, guys. Join their team. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And you can donate to them as well. Let me see here. Sussex timeline. So yeah, you can donate to them by, I think it's PayPal that they're using. So there you go. It's PayPal that they're using. So it's amazing. So it's Sussex timeline. Okay. So this is just an amazing resource. And let me tell you, the people in the Sussex squad are so talented. Oh my gosh. You guys are so talented. If you're not making a YouTube channel or making I know there's a cooking group or a cooking channel or something like that. I know there's people in the Sussex squad who have a cookbook and all kinds of stuff, and this is amazing. And I just want to say, any of you guys who would, especially the cooking people or whoever, any of you who want to come on to this channel here, and you want to do anything, just come on and say hi or anything, I am willing to do that. I would love to meet any of you, and it'd be beautiful to have you on my channel anytime. Anybody whoever wants to come on, just let me know. Okay, we could do a live stream. Maybe I'll have the courage to do a live stream. I don't know if I want to, my first live stream, I don't want to do it by myself. I'm a little scared to do it by myself, but you know what, I probably could do it. But it would be nice to have somebody on. So anybody who out there who wants to come on, let me know. Just in the comments, and just in the comments say, hey, I'd like to come on or something. Just let me know about it. I'm so interested in that. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. So yeah. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know all that. Okay, so guys, we actually had a little bit of a spike in subscribers. So we're up to 2,171. That's amazing. That is amazing. I really appreciate that. So we, from yesterday. So that's pretty good. And I appreciate it so much. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this. Let me just say, thank you so much to my channel members. Lydia Washington, Arnold Sanders, Mrs. Ass, and Cookies and Cream. You guys are just amazing. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Let me see here. I'm gonna call out a couple of the let's see here. I'm just gonna call out I'm gonna give in a shout out to all the people who sent me super chats. I always do that. Smile for Young G. Alice Langdon has sent a few. Nutty Doctor has sent a few. Thank you, Nutty Doctor. Cookies and Cream, thank you for sending me super chats. Mrs. S, thank you so much, Mrs. S. Carol Lund, Arnold Sanders, Black Queen, thank you so much for sending me a super sticker. Black Cougar 1959 sent me a super chat. Thank you so much. Bertha Steven, thank you so much for the super sticker. Rochelle Cherry, thank you for the super sticker. Nutty Doctor again for the super sticker. Lottie G for the super sticker. And Black Queen for the super sticker. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I really do appreciate it. And remember, listen, guys, remember that Meghan said it's not enough to just survive something. That's not the point of life. You have to thrive. You have to feel happy. Unquote. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great one. Bye.